Speedway, and the last time the Neymar's Midgets were here, the only thing that hit the track was rain. And tonight, along with the Neymar's Midgets, we have the ARCA Pro 4s. So we have a lot of racing action as we take a look at the Ray head at number 67 in the ARCA Pro 4s. And we'll be back in just a couple of moments with all the exciting racing action from here at Kare Speedway for August 5th, 1994. Well, we're about ready for the heat races for the ARCA Pro 4s. Only the ARCA Pro 4s and the Midgets will be running heat races tonight. The local stock cars will all be running features only. So your lineup for your first ARCA Pro 4 heat race will go something like this. It looks like it's the 48 car. I believe that's Willie Bigham. And outside of him, I believe is the 47 car of James Hatt, all the way from Salem, Connecticut. In the next row will be the 82 car of Marvin Schilling, and outside of him the 70 of Carol Hargis. Then the 8 car is next, that's Barry Galogli, and outside of him will be the 11 of Jeff Sheets. Inside next row, car number 76, that is of course Bobby Marvin. And outside of him will be the 28 of Brian Fries. And in the next row will be the 7 of Jerry Young, and outside of Jerry will be the 1 car of Bobby Sage. Bobby Sage was the feature winner the last time the ARCA Pro 4s were here at Kare. Oh, and it looks like we got a late addition, car number 73, Ray Frucci, or Ray, I have to look real close, Ray Fucci in the 73 car. Sorry about that, Ray. And they're getting the final lineup of this heat race, and then we should be racing in just a couple of moments. Okay, we do have the proper lineup. As I said before, it's the 48. Outside of him will be the 48 car is Willie Bigham. Outside of him will be the 47 of Jim Hatt. And the white flag being waved, we should get a green flag next time by. Next is the 82 car. And outside of him will be the 73 car. The 82 is, of course, Marvin Schilling. And the 73 car is Ray Fucci. Barry Galogli in the 8 car is next. Outside of him, Carol Hargis. And as they go into turns 3 and 4, they pick up the throttle. They're looking pretty good, although Willie Bigham has moved out for a slight lead, and green flag flies, and we are racing. Early leader, Jim Hatt. And the caution is back out. We'll get them relined up and get back racing here in just a couple of seconds. And the green flag flies, and we are racing. 3 wide into turn number 1. Everybody makes it through. And once again, Jim Hatt in the 47 car has moved out to the early lead. The 82 of Marvin Schilling in second. Now the 73 of Ray Fucci in third. Carol Hargis now gets around for 4th. And Jeff Sheet looks like he wants to get around the Carol Hargis machine. And Hargis spins in turn 1. And he collects the 1 car of Sage. Also spinning out is the 76 of Bobby Marvin. I don't believe Bobby hit anything. I think he just spun to avoid it. Obviously, we got caution on the track. Kare track crew now, car body shop rips the body panels off of the one of Sage, and he is ready to go back out onto the track. Okay, we got the lineup, and we should be back green next time by. It's 47 Jim Hatt, Marvin Schilling in the 82 car, the 73 of Ray Fucci, the 11 of Jeff Sheets, and the 1 of Bobby Sage. And the green flag flies, and we are racing. And Sage spins in 1. Bobby Sage, car number 1, with a spin. All right, we should get a green flag next time by, hopefully. It's Jim Hatt, Marvin Schilling, Ray Ferrucci, the 1 of Bobby Sage, the 8 of Barry Galogli, and the 28 of Brian Freeze. Green flag flies, and Jim Hatt off the pace. Not sure what happened there. We've got caution once again. And the white flag waves. We should be back racing next time by. A little bit of oil or some sort of fluid over in turn 3, so the track officials got that cleaned up. And we're ready to go back racing. It's Jim Hatt, Marvin Schilling, the 11 of of Jeff Sheets, and then Bobby Sage, and then Barry Galogli, and then Brian Freeze. Green flag flies, and we are racing, and they're 3 wide as they go across the stripe. And once again, caution.
Now once again, too much jumping around on the restart, so the yellow flag flies, and we'll re-rack them yet one more time.
Okay, green next time by. 47 of Jim Hatt, Marvin Schilling, Jeff Sheets, Bobby Sage, Barry Galogli, Brian Freeze. Green flag, and we are racing. And we get another lap in. And Bobby Sage in that 1 car, no more worse for wear without its front end. He's in 3rd. Good battle for that lead between Jeff Sheets and the 47, but here comes Sage. Five laps in, 5 more laps to go for your leader, Jim Hatt. Now Jeff Sheets moves to the outside. Sheets on the outside. And caution as Brian Freeze down into the snake pit. Five laps now complete. Your leader is Jim Hatt. 2nd, Jeff Sheets. Then the 1 of Bobby Sage. 82, Marvin Schilling. The 7 car of Jerry Young. And then the 8 of Barry Galogli. Green flag flies, and we are racing. And immediately, Sage looks underneath the Sheets machine down the front straightaway. And now Bobby Sage looks underneath once again as Jeff Sheet looks high. And now new leader Jeff Sheets in the 11 car. A lot of shuffling going on back in the pack as Sage looks for a way around the 47 of Jim Hatt. Jeff Sheets still your leader. One more lap to go. White flag that time by. lead, car number 11, Jeff Sheets. In second, Jim Hatt and Bobby Sage third, and the 7 of Jerry Young in fourth. So once again, your winner of the first ARCA Pro 4 heat race, car number 11, Jeff Sheets.
Outside the car number 9.
All right, now it's time for your second ARCA Pro 4 heat race. On the pole, car number 67, brand new ride for this man. We know him, Ray Hanna. Outside of him is in the 9 car is Julian Gorman. Then it's car number 15, Doug Smith, and the 18 of Larry Smith. Then the 17 of Bob Cumbo is next, and outside him the 10 of Warren Brewer. Then it's the 57 car of Bill Withers, and outside of him is the 0 car of Jack Sims. Then John Bum in the 3 car. The 6 is Robin Slaughter. And bringing up the tail, car number 12, Robbie Pyle. Green flag flies and we are racing. Your early leader is the 67 of Ray Hanna. In second is the 15 of Jerry Young. Or excuse me, Doug Smith in the 15. And the 17 of Bob Cumbo. Looks to have expired an engine, smoke coming from that car. And we still got a battle going for the second position. It's the 9 of Julian Gorman, and in the 15 car, Doug Smith battling for that second position. Bill Withers and John Bum battle for the 4th position. Shuts it down as he goes down the back straightaway. Ray Hanna in the 67 car. As the leader strung out, we're going to go to this battle back in the pack. It's the 18 car of Larry Smith, the 10 of Warren Brewer, and the 6 of Robin Slaughter. And now John Bum looks inside of the 57 of Bill Withers, but he can't quite get the job done down the front straightaway. And look at Robbie Pyle. Battle for the lead, the 15 of Doug Smith looks to the inside of the 9. I can't quite get the job done. And Robbie Pyle is now 3rd. White flag, 1 more lap to go for your leader, car number 9, Julian Gorman. Good battle for that second position. Here comes Robbie Pyle for that second position, and your winner will be Gorman in the 9 car. It looked, I think Doug Smith in the 15 did get to the line before Robbie Pyle for that second position. So Robbie Pyle 3rd. And John Bum 4th. No doubt about your winner. Car number 9, Julian Gorman. Gorman, another one of the Vermont drivers from this area, or from that area, down here with the ARCA Pro 4s. Next up, the Neymar's Midgets.
Midget group. A very capable starter.
All right, the first Neymar's Midget heat race. I don't have names for these drivers. Was unable to locate a Neymar's official. So we're going to shut up and let the cars run themselves. We should get a green flag this time by. The Neymar's Midget's first heat race.
Ready to go the next time around, Joe.
White flag 1 lap to go. Next time by, we will get the green flag.
That right in front of you, got something wrong. The guy watching this will hear about that. Many times picture winner. Here's the ring. We're on the right. In the corner, it's Thomas Bush. Looking down. That's right, 94th. Number 5 spot.
White flag, that time by. 1 more lap to go. Todd Thomas, your leader. And your winner, Todd Thomas, with a little shake of the hand as he goes across the line.
A young man who makes his home in the same hometown that Jeff Gordon now calls home, Pittsboro, Indiana. Todd Thomas in the Volkswagen VW picks up the victory. An additional $500 in purse money for him, courtesy of how about Kare?
All right, we should get a green flag next time by for the second Neymar's Midget Heat Race. Little note to kind of remember, the green and yellow number 63 is running on ethanol. Most of these cars run on methanol, but that car is running on ethanol. I think we should get a green flag next time by. I think I saw the flagman get the 1 lap to go signal. They pick up the throttle. Green flag flies and we are racing. flag, one more lap to go. And your winner, car number 51. Up next, our first feature of the night, and it will be the E-Mods. All right, the Kare E-Mods up for their feature event tonight. As I said before, all the local cars are running just features tonight. On the pole, car number 77, that's Brian Duncan. Outside of him, the 62, Bill Bartholomew. Then it's the 9 of Kenny Rutherford and the 3 of Jerry Stapleton. And the next row inside, not sure, got a little bit of shuffling around going on back. I believe it will be the 37 car inside. And I don't remember that guy's name right now. I'll remember it here in a minute. And outside him, the 27 of Dick Dunleavy Jr. In the bringing up the tail will be car number 22. Green flag.
That will bring out our
first caution of the day.
Let's go, beginners. Let's go. Bring them up.
Lights have gone out on the Kare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. Complete restart. Brian Duncan and Bill Bartholomew. Kenny Rutherford. Jerry Stapleton. The 37 car. The 27 of Dick Dunleavy Jr. Bringing up the tail car, number 22. Green flag. We are racing once again. In the 77 car. Now Jerry Stapleton gets around Bill Bartholomew for that second position, and here comes Dick Dunleavy Jr. trying to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. And finally, Kenny Rutherford and Dick Dunleavy make it around the Bill Bartholomew car, and Dunleavy looks to the outside of the 9 car. We got caution as the 37 spun over in turn 2. Caution on the track. Jim Collins in car number 37. I knew I'd remember that name sooner or later. Jim Collins. All right, the Kare pace cars are already pulled off the track. Your leader, Brian Duncan, Jerry Stapleton, Kenny Rutherford, Dick Dunleavy Jr., the 62, Bill Bartholomew. Green flags. We are racing once again. Jerry Stapleton looking for a way around Brian Duncan. As Dick Dunleavy finally clears the Kenny Rutherford machine, now he'll set his sights on the leaders of Brian Duncan and Jerry Stapleton. And smoke coming from the Brian Duncan machine. our pictures, Dick Dunleavy Jr. Now your top 3 cars are nose to tail on the track. Stapleton looks underneath Brian Duncan as Dick Dunleavy looks to be trying the high lane. Dunleavy slides a little bit. He loses several car lengths as the 37 car Jim Collins is slow. Your leader still Brian Duncan, Jerry Stapleton in second. Dick Dunleavy Jr. running in third. Stapleton trying to get underneath the 77 car. Here comes Dunleavy Jr. on the outside. Everybody seems to be a little loose. Brian Duncan still your leader. Jerry Stapleton running in second. How do you do from Jerry Stapleton to Brian Duncan? White flag, one more left to go for your leader, Brian Duncan. And your winner will be, it's going to be close, Brian Duncan, Jerry Stapleton in second. Dick Dunleavy Jr. in third, and they spin. And a little bit of after the race action there from Jerry Stapleton and Dick Dunleavy. Once again, your winner, Brian Duncan in the 77 machine. And quickly, your lineup for the beginners street stock event. Jerry's just been announced by track officials. Jerry Stapleton suspended for 2 weeks for unsportsmanlike conduct. Once again, now your lineup for the beginner street stock. Ansel Massey in the 77, outside him 17, Jason Estes. Then the 28 of Tom Henry and the 3 of David Barnhart. Then it's the 99 of Dan Williams, the 18 of Jeff Albright, the 69 of Jeff Isbell, the 8 of Tom Rose, and the 65 car and the 40 car, excuse me. Jeff Albright. Next on the inside, 69, Jeff Isbell. 8 Tom Rose. Green flag. Oh, and we got trouble on turn 2. The 77 of Ansel Massey spins. Obviously, we got caution on the track. All right, the lights have gone out on Kare Pace car. Complete restart. Ansel Massey, Jason Estes, Tom Henry, David Barnhart, Dan Williams, Jeff Albright, Jeff Isbell, Tom Rose, the 65 and 40 cars. The Beginner Street Stock, their feature event tonight. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Your early leader, Jason Estes in the 17 car, David Barnhart in second. Ansel Massey running in third. Now Barnhart looks underneath Estes out of turn 3. As they're 3 wide in the back of the pack. Once again, David Barnhart looks underneath Jason Estes down the front straightaway. They're side by side in turns 1 and 2. Oh, and Jeff Albright tries to look and get underneath. He locks up the brakes. Your leader is David Barnhart in the 3 car. Caution on the track. All right, we should get a green flag next time by. The 28 of Tom Henry deemed the reason for that caution, reason for that spin of Jason Estes, so he goes to the tail. Green flag flies, and we are racing. David Barnhart, Jeff Albright, Jason Estes, Tom Rose, and Ansel Massey spins in turn 1. Caution once again on the track. All right, we should get a green flag next time by. David Barnhart, Jeff Albright, Jason Estes, Tom Rose, Jeff Isbell, Ansel Massey, Dan Williams, the 40 car, and Tom Henry. David Barnhart still your leader. Jeff Albright in second. We're watching this battle for third. Estes sideways coming out of turn 4. Tom Rose gets underneath. He is now third. And Jeff Isbell down on the rumble strips. As Ansel Massey slows down the back straightaway. Barnhart, your leader. Albright in second. Tom Rose in third. Jeff Isbell fourth. Jason Estes now fifth. And the Dan Williams machine and the 17 of Jason Estes get together. And the Estes machine has gotten really loose. We're going to take a look. He may have a flat tire. All the tires look good, but that car definitely not handling. laps to go for your leader, David Barnhart. And now Rose and Albright with some contact in turns 3 and 4. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, David Barnhart. And as he comes out of turns 3 and 4 this time by, your winner will be car number 3, David Barnhart. Jeff Albright, Tom Rose. Jeff Isbell will finish 4th. Dan Williams 5th, and the 28 of Tom Henry spins in turn 4, but he'll get around for 6th position. Once again, your winner, car number 3, David Barnhart. Once again, our congratulations to the 3-car, David Barnhart, winner of the Beginner Street Stock feature. Up next will be the ARCA Pro 4 feature racing event for tonight. But first we have intermission, however, on the tape. You'll just have to wait just a couple of moments. So there's David Barnhart, winner of the Beginner Street Stock. Up next, the ARCA Pro 4's feature.
Bottles up, but leave that center lane open.
Well, as promised, it's time for the ARCA Pro 4 feature event. On the pole, car number 11, that's Jeff Sheets. Outside him, the 0 car. Oh, gee, I know him. He is, of course, that's Jack Sims. Then it's the 7 car of Jerry Young, and outside of him will be... It's like the 3 of John Bum, maybe? Inside, next row. Not quite sure. They're still forming the lineups. We still got a few cars down here in the pits. I believe out inside second row will be the 1 of Bobby Sage, and then the 6 of Robin Slaughter. We're going to line them up like that. 57 Bill Withers, the 12 of Robbie Pyle, the 10 of Warren Brewer, the 76 of Bobby Marvin, the 8 of Barry Gologly, and outside of him will be, looks like the 70 of Carol Hargis. In the next row will be the 73 of Ray Frucci. I was correct on that name. And outside of Ray will be, I believe it's the 9. I believe it's the 9 car of Julian Gorman, but I'm not sure. In the next row, car number 82, that's Marvin Schilling. And outside of him will be, I can't see those outside cars, is the problem.
ARCA Pro 4 feature underway. Here's your starting lineup. On the pole, car number 11 for Columbus.
Well, right now, the track announcer, Dick Roberts, is giving the lineup. Let's listen in.
The next person.
Okay. Having problems with that, so we're...
Check the star scale. Going down for the year. I mean, 1 year. Now you better tell the scale.
All right, where'd we leave off? I believe with the 82 car. So, inside the next row is car number 47, Jim Hatt. And outside of him will be, I can't see those outside cars, so we're going to go on. Ray Hanna in the 67, and then the 48 of Willie Bingham. We're going to catch the other drivers' names as soon as they start circulating around the track in their pace laps. So we'll be back with a complete lineup in just a couple of moments. They're circulating the track. We will give you the full lineup. Jeff Sheets in the 11 car, the 0 of Jack Sims. Then it's the 7 of Jerry Young and the 3 of John Baum. 28 Brian Fries is next, the 6 of Robin Slaughter. Then it's the 1 of Bobby Sage, the 12 of Robbie Pyle, the 57 of Bill Withers, the 76 of Bobby Marvin, the 10 of Warren Brewer, and outside of him will be the 70 of Carol Hargis. Then it's the 8 of Barry Gologly, the 18 of, let's see, I got to use my cheat sheet, Larry Smith. and the 73 of Ray Frucci, the 15 of Doug Smith, the 82 of Marvin Schilling, the 9 of Jim Hatt, 47, excuse me, the 9 is Julian Gorman, 47 is Jim Hatt, 48 is Willie Bigham, and the 67 car, that's Ray Hanna. Your complete ARCA Pro 4 lineup. And as we can see, the track crew is out doing a little bit of track cleanup. So we'll let them do their job and we'll be back racing here in a couple of seconds. Lights have gone out on the Kare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Jeff Sheets and Jack Sims. The 7 car of Jerry Young, the 3 of John Baum, Brian Freeze, Robin Slaughter, Bobby Sage, and Robbie Pyle. Green flag, we are racing. Early leader, Jeff Sheets. 7 of Jerry Young in second, Jack Sims in third. And here comes Robbie Pyle on the outside. Pyle now fourth. Robbie Pyle holds the track record for the ARCA Pro 4s at this track. And he is now third. The 7 of Jerry Young in second. Robbie Pyle running third. Jack Sims in fourth. Good battle going on for that fourth position between John Baum, Robin Slaughter, and Jack Sims. And now we got to move for the lead as Jerry Young looks to the inside of the Jeff Sheets machine. Once again, Jerry Young inside of Jeff Sheets, but can't quite get the job done. So we got a car slow. That's Bobby Marvin, slow in turn 4. And now lap traffic. Errol Hargis, Jeff Sheets gets around on the outside. And more lap traffic. Your 4 lead cars nose to tail on the track. Jeff Sheets, a little bit of space, and Jerry Young, then Robbie Pyle and John Baum. And now Jerry Young got underneath Jeff Sheets. So did Robbie Pyle as Sheets slows. Your leader is still Jerry Young. Robbie Pyle running in second. John Baum third. Jeff Sheets running in fourth. And more lap traffic. They go inside of the Ray Frucci machine. And now the cars side by side. This is going to be dicey. Jerry Young, your leader. Robbie Pyle running in second. And now Robbie Pyle inside of the 7 car. Robbie Pyle, your new leader. Pulling away. Your leader in heavy lap traffic. Caution on the track. Caution on the track. I don't know what for. I don't see any cars. Yes, I do. We have a car over in turn 3. I can't quite tell who that is. But we're going to pause tape and get this cleared up and be back racing in a couple of moments. All right, we should get a green flag next time by Robbie Pyle, Jerry Young, John Bum, Jeff Sheets, Robin Slaughter, and Jack Sims. Green flag flies, and we are racing. Best battle on the pack is this one right here for 4th place between Jeff Sheets and Robin Slaughter. Slaughter and Sheets. Slaughter inside of Jeff Sheets. Robin Slaughter now running in that 4th position. White flag for your leader, Robbie Pyle. And your winner, car number 12, Robbie Pyle. In second will be Jerry Young, then John Bum in 3rd, Robin Slaughter 4th, and Jeff Sheets running in that 5th position. Pennstroke Productions would like to congratulate Robbie Pyle on his win of this ARCA Pro 4 feature racing event. I'd like to also take this opportunity to remind you that not only does Pennstroke videotape here at Kare Speedway, but at Columbus Motor Speedway in Columbus, Ohio, and Kare Dragway. For the finest video racing series in the Midwest, Pennstroke Productions. Once again, your winner, Robbie Pyle. One more look at your winner for the ARCA Pro 4 feature racing event, Robbie Pyle, car number 12. For the Killcare's limited sportsman cars on the pole, car number 14, that's Tom Hausfeld. Then it's the 53 of Russ Bob. 70 Joe Hill is next, and the 28 of Mark Stump. Then it's 24 Don Mahaffey Jr., 17 Sam Heckman, the 8 of Jack Woods, the 33 of Carl Stapleton, the 2 of Dave Brandenburg, the 72 of Gary Estes, the 35 of Jeff Capaldi, the 41 of Rex Betty's, the 7 of Ron Poole, the 44 of Brett Oakley, the 71 of Jim Sawyer, the 81 of Frank Harvey, the 3 of Daryl Norman, and the 12 of Randy Poole. They're going to heat him up here in a couple of seconds. We'll be back with the race in just a couple of moments. And the 1 lap to go signal being given by the Killcare flagman, Dave Shear. Lights also have gone out on the Killcare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Hausfeld and Bob, Hill and Stump, Mahaffey Jr. and Heckman, Woods and Stapleton, Brandenburg and Estes. And Russ Bob, he shuts it off in turn 3. No start.
Next on the green is the 2, Dave Brandenburg. The 72, Gary Estes.
Lights gone out on the Killcare pace car. Complete restart. Hausfeld and Stump, Hill and Heckman, Don Mahaffey Jr. and Carl Stapleton. Green flag flies and we are racing. Having some work done on that car. He was involved in that altercation before also. Your leader is Tom Hausfeld, Joe Hill in second, Don Mahaffey Jr. running third. Fourth is Mark Stump. Good battle for that 5th position between Dave Brandenburg and Jack Woods. Caution. Got 2 cars over in turn 1. It looks to be the 3 of Daryl Norman and the 17 of Sam Heckman. Caution on the track. Lights have gone out on the Killcare pace car. Wally Shear pulls it into the infield. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Tom Hausfeld, Joe Hill, Don Mahaffey Jr., Mark Stump, Jack Woods, Dave Brandenburg, and Rex Betty's. Green flag, and we're racing once again.
Several cars got together there. Somebody backed out of it to slow down, and the field just stacked right up behind him.
Caution on the track. All right, it's Tom Hausfeld, Joe Hill, Don Mahaffey Jr., Mark Stump, Jack Woods, Dave Brandenburg, Rex Betty's, Carl Stapleton, Jeff Capaldi, Ron Poole, Jim Sawyer, Frank Harvey, and Gary Estes back out. Green flag flies and we are racing. Joe Hill moves to the outside of Hausfeld through turns 1 and 2. In the meantime, Jack Woods has moved around the Mark Stump machine for the 4th position. Hausfeld sideways through turn 1. Joe Hill, your new leader down the back straightaway. Car number 70, Joe Hill, your leader. But he slides coming out of turn 3 and 4. They're still side by side as they go into turns 1 and 2. Now Joe Hill, your leader, car number 70. Tom Hausfeld back to 2nd. But here comes Don Mahaffey Jr. and Jack Woods. Don Mahaffey Jr. now 2nd. Hausfeld back to 3rd. Pulled up on the back bumper of Joe Hill. It's Hill in the lead, but Mahaffey Jr. right there in 2nd. Outside of Jack Woods as Jack Woods looks inside of Hausfeld down the front straightaway, but can't quite get the job done. Now Woods. Jack Woods is 3rd. Carl Stapleton spins into turn 3. And he's collected by the Jim Sawyer machine. I see Stapleton moving in the car. He's put the window net down. I believe he is okay. We'll go over to Sawyer. Sawyer climbing out of his car. Jim Sawyer appears to be hurt. He's sitting on the ground. I see Carl Stapleton out walking around his car. We're going to pause the tape and we will take this time and let you know about the condition of Jim Sawyer in just a couple of moments. And that's a good sight to see. Jim Sawyer walks under his own power into the ambulance, and he'll get care by the Kare paramedics. We'll get this problem cleaned up, and as we see Carl Stapleton's car going on the hook, we'll get this track cleaned up, and we'll be back racing in a couple moments. 15 laps now complete. And a look at the badly battered Carl Stapleton machine as he is given a tow by the fine Hollis towing crew, as is Jim Sawyer's machine. All right, the lights have gone out on the Kare pace car. Joe Hill, Don Mahaffey Jr., Tom Hausfeld, Jack Woods, Dave Brandenburg, Mark Stump, Jeff Capaldi, Ron Poole, Frank Harvey, Gary Estes, and Rex Betties. Green flag, we are racing. Jack Woods looking for a way around Tom Hausfeld, but Dave Brandenburg right there. Jack Woods slides high through turn 3 and 4. And now Brandenburg moves to the outside and Woods on the inside. And now Brandenburg slows and gets caught by the, not sure which car hit him. It was the 81 of Frank Harvey. Brandenburg slowed down the front straightaway. Caution once again on the track. All right, the Kare base car is already pulled off the track. It is Joe Hill, Don Mahaffey Jr., Tom Hausfeld, Jack Woods, Mark Stubb, Jeff Capaldi, Ron Poole, Rex Betties, and Dave Brandenburg. Green flag. And Dave Brandenburg moving up through the pack as Jack Woods pulls to the outside of Tom Hausfeld. Hausfeld now slides just a little bit. Jack Woods now in third. And Brandenburg slows once again down the front straightaway. And smoke out of the Joe Hill machine. Something amiss under the Joe Hill machine. I can't quite tell where that smoke's coming from. Black flag to Joe Hill. So smoke coming from the Joe Hill machine. He's given the black flag. Tough break and the caution comes out at the same time so that they can check the track. Tough break for Joe Hill. He's had a rough season. Once again, caution on the track. And the track crew looks over the Joe Hill machine. They don't find anything wrong. They're sending him back out to the track. All right, the green flag will fly in one lap. Joe Hill, still your leader. Don Mahaffey Jr. in second. Jack Woods, Tom Hausfeld, Mark Stubbs, Jeff Capaldi, Rex Betties, and Dave Brandenburg. Green flag. 3 more laps to go as Woods looks to the outside of Don Mahaffey Jr. Now Mahaffey Jr. takes a peek outside of the 70 machine with 2 laps to go this time by. Your leader is still Joe Hill. We should get the white flag. White flag, 1 more lap to go for your leader, Joe Hill. Mahaffey Jr. is still on the outside. Jack Woods on the inside of Mahaffey Jr. And as they come out of turn 3 and 4, Don Mahaffey Jr. moves up, but the winner will be Joe Hill. Got choked up there. Don Mahaffey Jr. will come in second, Jack Woods in third. Joe Hill, car number 70, your winner.
Guys at the point, outstanding job. Good close racing all the way to the checkered flag. And got another winner for City Hall. Another cash winner for City Hall tonight from Bill Fountain.
And once again, from Germantown, Ohio, a genuine nice guy, Joe Hill, your winner.
Behind the main stretch grandstand, claim your prize.
That main draw for Mr. Fedorchak.
We were just about ready to get started here with Neymar's Midgets and Mike Fedorchak with a problem.
Maybe remember last year or so, a very famous race car that was cleaning house back there called the Midgets. Mike Fedorchak.
So we'll have a couple more minutes while they get Mike Fedorchak's car out of the way and get the mess cleaned up on the track. As you see, track cleanup crew is out, and we'll be here with the Neymar's Midget race. As before with the heat races, once again, we don't have a lineup or an entry list, so we're going to let these races run with minimal announcing. And we'll be back with the Neymar's Midgets in just a couple of moments. All right, the Neymar's Midgets going to the traditional open wheel 4 abreast pace lap. Mike Fedorchak in the 5M car, able to get back out, and will be out there racing. Here we go.
When they come off this number 4 corner, let's go, everybody. Moving it ahead, moving the program. Don't see the red lighter. Let's let them know. We're giving them terrific. Look at those lighters. Come on. On the lighter. Look at this. Hey, a round of applause for all you do. All do. All right. That's the kind of racetrack guy you like to do. Yeah, we will have missed another round signal. That's getting ready to start it. Yeah, we will be ready to get underway.
All right, we should get a green flag next time by. The Neymar's Midgets. Green flag, we are racing. caution on the track as we have a car that spun over in turn 4. Once again, caution on the track.
Organization. Some of the guys like to run on dirt. They don't preserve pavement too much. But that's the noise of it. Coming in, it's ready to move over. Here's the race.
I do know that driver's name. That is Gene Lee Gibson leading this race in the 0 car. Gibson in the 0 car, still your leader. A good battle going from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And we got a couple cars getting together in the back of the pack. For the 2nd position. And the yellow number 6 is now 2nd. The 6 car appears to be closing on your leader, Gene Lee Gibson, in the 0 car. Battle for the lead. It's the 0 Gene Lee Gibson in the 6 car in 2nd. (25-26) laps now completed this 30-lap feature. 4 more laps to go for your leader, car number 0 Gene Lee Gibson. And the leaders will be coming up on lap traffic, so traffic will play a role. Gibson moves up to the high side in preparation to pass, but here comes the 6 car underneath. Lee Gibson back to second. White flag for your leader, car number... Oh, and we got 2 cars hard into the turn 1 wall. Both drivers are moving. They appear to be okay.
Trying to get a lap on him. And they had a little bit of a problem. Our leader is no doubt Todd Thomas in car number 6.
Todd Thomas in the 6 car is your leader. Gene Lee Gibson in the 0 car in second. Caution on the track. Kare pace car pulls off the track in turn 2. We should get a green flag next time by for 2 laps. 28 of the 30 scheduled laps complete. So we'll have 2 more racing laps. Todd Thomas in the 6 car, your leader. The 0 of Gene Lee Gibson in second, and the green flag flies, and we are racing. White flag for your leader, car number 6, Todd Thomas. And your winner will be car number 6, Todd Thomas. Gene Lee Gibson in second. So once again, your winner, car number 6, Todd Thomas.
Open wheel competition, one in the outside groove, the lower groove, and side by side, and then all of them get a pure stalks up. Bring the pure stalks up. 21 and 9.
Okay, now it's time for the Kare mini stocks. On the pole, car number 74, Cal Crutchlio. Outside him, the 9 of Scott Hall. Then it's the 28 of Larry Felix, the 8 of Kenny Reef, the 81 of Red Harvey Jr., the 42 of Greg Howard, 23, Aaron Frey, 24, Jeff Foltz, 85, Jay Crawford, the 6 of Ron Wells, and car number 19, that's Rich Clark's old car, but I don't believe that's Rich Clark, so I'm just going to call it car number 19 and not try to guess the driver's name. The Kare mini stocks will be racing in just a couple of moments. Lights have gone out on the Kare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Cal Crutchlio, Scott Hall, Larry Felix, Kenny Reef, Red Harvey, Greg Howard, Aaron Frey, and Jeff Foltz. Oh, and we got cars getting together. Jeff Foltz, Greg Howard, and Jay Crawford. It looked as if Jeff Foltz and Greg Howard got together first. Crawford may not have touched anything. He may just have stopped there. That appears to be what happened. Caution on the track.
About 6. Winning car.
All right, complete restart. Cal Crutchlio, Scott Hall, Larry Felix, Kenny Reef, Red Harvey, Greg Howard, Aaron Free, and Jeff Foltz. Jay Crawford, Ron Wells, and the 19 car. The mini stocks. We're racing once again. And now Kenny Reef gets around Cal Crutchlio for that second position. Kenny Reef now second. Your leader is Scott Hall. And Jeff Foltz looks underneath Greg Howard. As Jay Crawford looks outside, they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. And Crawford up in the toolies. Jeff Foltz now 4th. He looks to the outside of Cal Crutchley. Jeff Foltz, car number 24, now they led 3rd position. Scott Hall, car number 9, still your leader. Kenny Reeve running 2nd. There goes Jeff Foltz in the 3rd position. Aaron Free in 4th. And running in 5th is Jay Crawford. Jeff Foltz loose down the back straightaway, but he keeps it in the same direction. Now Kenny Reef is pulled up to the back bumper of Scott Hall. We have a race for the lead. Jay Crawford looking for a way around Aaron Free in the 23 car. Caution on the track. All right, 12 laps complete. Scott Hall, Kenny Reeve, Jeff Foltz, Aaron Free, the 19 car, Cal Crutchfield, Larry Felix, and Ron Wells. Green flag flies and we are racing, and Jeff Foltz looking for a way around the reef machine. Good battle going on for that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place position. It's Kenny Reeve, Jeff Foltz, and Aaron Free. As Jay Crawford is slow around the track. Scott Hall with a rather significant lead at this point. And Ron Wells slow in turn 1. He'll get off the track in turn 2. 47 car making a shambles of this field. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, Scott Hall. And your winner will be Scott Hall with ease. His second place is going to be close. And for second, it'll be Jeff Bolts. Kenny Reef third, and Aaron Free in fourth. Once again, your winner, car number 9, Scott Hall. Scott Hall, your winner. Next up, the Pure Stocks. On the pole, car number 21, Brian Coleman. Outside of him is the 98 of Gary Seitz. The 4 cars next, that's Harley Jenkins. Outside of him, the 25 of Jim Chamberlain. Then it's the 28 of Danny Suffren, the 57 of Chris Poppaw, the 1 of Bill Ashley, the 10 of Arliss Williams, the 14 of John Campbell, the 6 of Kevin Ingram, and new car out here, 38, that's Joe in 38. We'll be racing in a couple of moments. Lights have gone out on the Killcare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by Brian Coleman, Gary Seitz, Harley Jenkins, Jim Chamberlain, Danny Suffren, Chris Poppaw, Bill Ashley, Arliss Williams, John Campbell, Kevin Ingram, and the 38, Old Joe in 38. The Pure Stocks, 15 laps. Green flag does not fly. No green flag, no start.
No green flag that time.
Should get a green flag next time by. They pick up the throttle through turns 3 and 4. Green flag does fly. Brian Coleman, and Gary Seitz and Harley Jenkins get together. They trade paint down the front straightaway. They're still trading paint in turns 1 and 2. And Danny Suffren all the way up to second and closing on your leader, Brian Coleman. Poppaw with some problems down the front straightaway. I didn't see exactly what happened. Looks like he might have gotten together with Kevin Ingram. But we have caution on the track as we take a look at the damage on the Chris Poppaw machine. Once again, caution on the track. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Brian Coleman, Danny Suffren, Harley Jenkins, Arliss Williams, John Campbell, Bill Ashley, Jim Chamberlain, and Joe. Green flag. Danny Suffren Suffren now your leader. Brian Coleman back to second. Harley Jenkins still in third. Coleman sideways through turn 2. He gathers it back in. Now Arliss Williams battling side by side with Harley Jenkins for that third position. Now Williams slides high. He scrapes the guardrail in turn 4. In the meantime, Danny Suffren has about a quarter of a lap lead, about a straightaway. As John Campbell will try Harley Jenkins on the outside. Jenkins sideways. And Campbell now third. And now Jenkins looks inside of Brian Coleman down the front straightaway, but can't get the job done. Danny Suffren with about a half a track lead now. And now John Campbell trying to get around Brian Coleman and does so. John Campbell now second, and here comes Harley Jenkins underneath. They trade paint going into turn 1. Harley Jenkins now in third. Campbell having his problems getting around the lap car of 38. Oh, and Brian Coleman and the 38 car, they get together. Caution on the track. Okay, it's Danny Suffren, John Campbell, Harley Jenkins, Arliss Williams, Bill Ashley, Jim Chamberlain, Chris Pawpaw, and Gary Seitz. Green flag, we are racing. And Campbell sticking right with Danny Suffren. Jenkins sideways as he comes out of turn 4. Still your leader. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, Danny Suffren. And Harley Jenkins sideways once again. It's allowed Arliss Williams to get beside of him. Your winner will be Danny Suffren. Second will go to John Campbell. This battle for third will be Harley Jenkins. Arliss Williams in fourth, and Bill Ashley runs fifth. Once again, your winner, car number 28, Danny Suffren. Now your lineup for the Kare Pro Stocks. On the pole, car number 62, Mark Shirkey. Outside of him, the 1 of Jerry Johns. 92, John Matuszewski is next, and outside of him, the 32 of Jerry Johns III. Then it's the 30 of Johnny Crank and the 11 of Ed Lawrence. 87, John Fitzgerald. 55, Fred Poole. 22, the Rocket Man, Tom Randolph. 99, Chuck McClure. 34, Dave Sewell. And 18, Andy Peterson.
On the pole, car number 62, Mark Shirkey.
We're going to give them a couple of pace laps, and we'll be back with the race in just a couple of moments. Okay, the caution light has gone out on the Kare pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. Once again, it's Mark Shirkey, Jerry Johns, John Matuszewski, Jerry Johns III, Johnny Crank, Ed Lawrence, John Fitzgerald, Fred Poole, Tom Randolph, Chuck McClure, Dave Sewell, and Andy Peterson. Green flag flies, and we are racing, and we got cars already trouble in turn 2. John Matuszewski involved, Ed Lawrence involved, Fred Poole involved. Once again, caution on the track. All right, complete restart. Shirkey and Johns, Matuszewski and Johns III, Crank, Lawrence, Fitzgerald, Poole, Randolph, McClure, Sewell, and Peterson. Green flag. Jerry Johns, your leader. In second, it's Mark Shirkey. Third is John Matuszewski. In fourth, a good battle between Johnny Crank. Now he has the third place, just as I speak. Johnny Crank moves inside of John Matuszewski for that third position. Johnny Crank now third. And here comes John Fitzgerald as the 92 car loses several positions. As Jerry Johns has about a straightaway and a half lead. Now Johnny Crank underneath the Mark Shirkey machine. Johnny Crank now second, but he slides out of turn 4. And we got cars spinning over in turn 4. Looks like Fred Poole in the 55 car. All right, the Kare pace car is already pulled off the track. It'll be Jerry Johns, Johnny Crank, Mark Shirkey, John Fitzgerald, Tom Randolph, Dave Sewell, Jerry Johns III, Ed Lawrence, and Fred Poole. Green flag. John Matuszewski spins in the snake pit on the backstretch. Caution on the track. Nine laps now complete. 10 when we go racing we will have complete, because we are now counting caution laps according to official scoring.
We're back out at lap number
10. Your leader still Jerry Johns, Johnny Crank in second. In third is John Fitzgerald, Tom Randolph running fourth. Looks to the outside of John Fitzgerald down the front straightaway. They're side by side through turns 1 and 2. Now Tom Randolph is third. And we got cars spinning all over the place on the front stretch. It's Jerry Johns Jr. Fred Poole also involved in that, as was Ed Lawrence. Once again, caution on the track. With 16 laps of the scheduled 20 now complete. 17 laps this time by Jerry Johns, Johnny Crank, John Fitzgerald, Tom Randolph, Dave Sewell, and the 62 of Mark Shirkey. Two more laps to go. And the white flag this time by. One more lap to go for your leader, Jerry Johns. Johnny Crank running in second. In third, a good battle. John Fitzgerald is there in third, but Tom Randolph chomping at the bit. Your winner will be Jerry Johns in second. Johnny Crank third will go to John Fitzgerald. Oh! Sorry, that was Ed Lawrence that finished third. And Dave Sewell appears to be okay, as that car is badly damaged. And your winner once again, car number 1, Jerry Johns. Up next, the figure eights. Ansel Massey, Chris Pawpaw, Harley Jenkins, Jim Chamberlain, and Jeff Isbell. We should get a green flag this time. Green flag flies and we are racing. Ansel Massey and Chris Pawpaw. And Massey slides high. Chris Pawpaw, your leader. Jim Chamberlain in second. Harley Jenkins in third. Chris Pawpaw, car number 57, your leader. In second is Jim Chamberlain. Harley Jenkins running third. Still Chris Pawpaw, your leader. Jeff Isbell does a little agricultural racing out of turn 4. He's back on the track and running. Chris Pawpaw with a rather comfortable lead at this point. Looking very good. leader still Chris Pawpaw. Jim Chamberlain right there in second, and Harley Jenkins running a close third. And now Ansel Massey with a little agricultural racing over in the turn 1 and 2 areas.
And looks like trouble for Ansel Massey, number 77. He pulls off.
Ansel Massey pulls off. And Harley Jenkins in the 4 car, your third place car, he pulls off. Looks like a flat tire. It's Chris Pawpaw, Jim Chamberlain, and Jeff Isbell, the only 3 cars left running at this point. Chris Pawpaw squirrely that time through the crossroads. But he has a pretty good lead on the second place car of Jim Chamberlain, who is being caught up by Jeff Isbell.
Jim Chamberlain being chased by Jeff Isbell.
And now Jeff Isbell right on the back bumper of Jim Chamberlain. Chamberlain spins out of turn 4.
And still spin until that's the 25 car Jim Chamberlain.
So now it's Chris Pawpaw, your leader. Jeff Isbell in second. Jim Chamberlain running in third. Two more laps to go for your leader, car number 57, Chris Pawpaw. One more lap to go for your leader, Chris Pawpaw, in the 57 machine. In second is still Jeff Isbell. Third is 25, Jim Chamberlain. And your winner will be car number 57, Chris Pawpaw. In second, Jeff Isbell. And third will be the 25 of Jim Chamberlain. Once again, I'd like to thank you for purchasing this Penstroke Productions videotape, and remember that Penstroke Productions videotapes here at Kare Speedway each and every Friday night, and at Columbus Motor Speedway and at Kare Dragway for the Midwest's finest video racing series, Penstroke Productions. Thank you, and we will see you here each and every